Yeah, we're back. Not sure what happened earlier, but, you know, it was one of those things. You know, funny, you know. Alrighty. We're gonna wait for people to pile in here before we actually start saying things, because we waste all of our energy now. Then when people show up, they don't, you know, it's just the way it is. Guys, I'm going to Hassan's place right now. I'm going to Hassan's place. I'm gonna bang on the door, and we're gonna get live updates in real time out here. So make sure you stay tuned, tell your friends, because we're walking to Hassan's place, and we're gonna get those updates that you desperately need. Because the last update was, I believe, like 3 or 4 hours ago, maybe 5 hours ago at this point. Genesis coming through really hard, really strong. Free, Michael does laugh. Well, we're free for now, but I mean, at this point, you know, I mean, we're probably walking on eggshells at this point. For what reason, I'm not sure, but we're going to Hassan's place right now, folks. We're going to bang on the door, and we're going to get those live updates. We're going to get those live updates that are desperately needed. Kyle Donovan, hell yeah, by the way, appreciate you. Hassan is my homie. Well, tell him to drop that damn app, you know. Tell him to drop that update, because we want to see what he's got in store. Quite frankly, nothing, you know. So we're going to get the scoop in here, and make sure you stay tuned. Tell your friends, because we out here. Come on, guys, let's go. Get him in here. Get him in here. You guys gave up already. You guys are like, oh, Michael, it's going to be Metal Gear. It's going to be Silent Hill. It's going to be Kojima. You know, you guys were hyping this up for months. Now you can't wait for a little update, supposedly, you know? I mean, what's 4 hours when you've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks? You know, months. Yeah, these jobbers, I mean, my God. These fucking jobbers. We out here. MBG, yeah, he was literally foaming on stream earlier. He had about 5,000 people watching. He was foaming earlier on stream. It was funny as fuck. I mean, he's the one that hyped this shit up into the moon and back. He's like, oh, I'm not hyping it up, but I really am, you know? Like, dude, go cut yourself a fucking ham sandwich. You know? I mean, really. The guy sits there and hypes. He's like, oh, we gotta believe, man. We gotta believe. It's Metal Gear. It's Silent Hill. It's this. It's that. But ultimately, at the end of the day, well, quite clearly, it ain't shit. You know? Like, there's literally nothing to show for it. There's literally nothing. There's literally nothing happening right now. Again, that's unfortunate. But, you know, hey, something could happen soon. So we got to stay tuned here. And like I said, if you're just tuning in here, we're literally walking to Hassan's place. We're going to get the live update on this show. Turn the flashlight on because we need it already. No, I didn't get baited. I knew better than that shit. I literally predicted it before it got delayed. No one listened, but, you know, in the earlier stream we did, I literally said they're going to delay it before they delayed it. Like, I'm not even kidding. I literally said that and no one listened. But that's pretty typical around here. Yeah, I'm tired of the touch grass thing. That's the worst fucking, you know, whatever you want to call that shit, meme. Current slang with the Zoomers today. Oh, touch grass. Oh, you made fun of my game. Oh, you made fun of The Last of Us, Michael. Oh my God, you have a brain malfunction. I mean, some of the tweets are just straight up nasty. I'm pretty sure they're violating Twitter's rules, so. But, you know, they get away with it because they get the blue check mark, you know. Once you get the blue check mark, it's like you're Jesus Christ on that platform. You know, you're just like a fucking god over there, like, yeah, I got that blue check mark. I'm so fucking cool. You know. Abandoned is worthless. PS5 had nothing to show for. Well, that's why everyone wasn't putting all their eggs in this basket, because there's literally no games coming for PS5. So this is it. That's why it's a pretty big deal in the PlayStation community, because they literally have nothing to show for outside of this. And, I mean, quite clearly, they don't have anything to show for here either. So, really, the entire situation is so incredibly sad. That I know, that I can tell you. I mean, they're already seething and foaming at me over, you know, those videos on Twitter. Like, if you guys haven't checked those videos on Twitter out, make sure you do. Because, you know, I mean, it wasn't just that one that got 1 million views. Like, there's a Last of Us one that's got, like, 200, 300,000 views. Like, oh, shit's been popping over there. It's been fucking crazy. But, So, the Snowy fanboys aren't happy with me, but, it is what it is. And I've had someone else reach out and they say they want to do an interview, but I'm not really sure. Like, what are you going to ask me? I mean, I don't understand what really they're at. I mean, guys, the fucking, it's not a joke. Like, I'm tired of, living in this, like, bubble, like, oh, we're going to treat you, Michael, like you're in the asylum. It's like, how the fuck am I in the asylum? You guys are in the asylum. You just don't know it. I'm out here just showing you facts. I mean, everything I've shown you in those videos, they're not doctored. They're not manipulated. Those are just the reality. And you could say they don't matter, but, I mean, at the end of the day, no game is perfect, and we can't pretend that it is. Especially these Last of Us fanboys, like, oh, Naughty Dog, they crunched for years. How dare you have the audacity, you son of a bitch, It's really so sad. Who let that simpleton out of the asylum? Halo Infinite, reality of the situation. Well, when Battlefield comes out, we're going to have to take a look at that. Battlefield 2042. Yeah, they didn't show anything from Abandoned. That's why we're out here. I mean, you guys are going to have to let me know. I'm out here walking to Hassan's place right now. Okay, I'm going to bang on the door, get live updates. If we can find them, I might not be home. But here's the thing. What I can tell you is that, we out here, in the face of adversity. There's only about 2 people streaming this right now. There's about 2 other cats streaming this shit. Because, I mean, obviously nothing's going to happen. But, they could be milking the situation, It could be one of those things. New marketing tactic. Jesus Christ. Oh, we gotta, there's some nasty people in here. Nasty people in here. Quit being nasty. Quit being naughty. I know you guys are frustrated. You couldn't get what you wanted today, but I mean, we saw this coming a mile away. We literally saw this coming a mile away. So, you want to come out of the woodwork and get mad, but you have only yourself to blame for listening to MBG. You went over to MBG's little podcast and he's like, oh, it has to be something. It has to be Silent Hill. It has to be Metal Gear, all this dumb bullshit. It's like, well, now you put yourself in a rock and a hard place because, I mean, they just don't quite clearly have nothing to show for. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, folks. They just quite clearly don't have much to show for, and it's so sad. But, I'm assuming that we will get an update soon, and they will officially announce the delay on when the next date is coming. I mean, it's basically free marketing, but eventually people are going to stop caring. I mean, every time they do this, people drop off like flies, so they really do drop off like flies here, folks. Because eventually people get tired of it. They say, we're done with this, we're done waiting. Because they keep pulling it back, they keep pushing it back, making excuses. This, that, and the third. Who is MBG? Okay, come on. Now, you guys go over there. I see you guys over there all the time. I see half the fucking chat in there. They're like, oh, MBG, you're so cool. I love you, MBG. You're such a PlayStation fanboy. I think the last update was about 3 or 4 hours ago. Maybe 5 at this point. But it has been a while since they last updated on Twitter. And that's why we're walking to Hassan's place, because we need those answers everyone's clamoring for. That I know, that I could tell you. I mean, he is a fanboy. I mean, he's not going to say that he is, but he is a fanboy. It's obvious. How is MBG better? Nah, I already know who you are. I know who everyone is in here. Did we get any new viewers? Literally any new viewers? The Twitter momentum is only going to last for so long, so might have scared him off last night, Leg 2 looking rough. Well, too bad. Is TLC a good brand? You talking about televisions? I'm not sure. I got a 720p TV that weighs like 45 pounds. You're the wrong person to ask about that shit. I don't, in terms of televisions, I don't have anything fancy. The most fancy thing I have is a, monitor, 1080p. What happened? Nothing happened really. I mean, I don't know, the video went down. And that's kind of it. It went down for, it's kind of ironic how it went down because their reasoning, it wasn't because, I don't really know. But, I don't know, it seems like we pissed off some Sony fanboys and, they started to play games, which isn't fun, but, if it has to come to it, we'll just move the show to Twitch. We'll have to do that. I don't want to do that, but, if we're forced to do that, then that's what we'll do. But, because it feels like we're walking on eggshells around here. Nonetheless, no, we're back. I don't know. I don't know what happened, actually, to be honest. It's happened before, so, I don't want to talk about it too much because, well, for obvious reasons, I can't really say more. I really don't want to dive into it because, we got 121 people in here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in here tonight, okay? Now, if you're just tuning in, we're walking to Hassan's place. We're going to get the update firsthand. Make sure to hit that like button, folks. Help a dog out here. Throw a dog a damn bone. Alrighty. Yeah, the last update was about 3 or 4 hours ago. Potentially 5 at this point. And you guys are going to have to let me know. You guys are going to have to let me know if any updates come along because I don't have no way of checking. So, and don't troll either because, well, Michael, they just updated the demo and now you can play it. Like, no. I'm going to be actually mad if they do that because, I'm out here streaming, so. But I know nothing's going to happen tonight. I'm pretty positive that. Maybe a new update, but you're not going to get to see the new teaser because it probably doesn't exist. So, they were too busy surrounded by Cheetos in their parents' basement. Hassan was too busy surrounded by Cheetos in his parents' basement, folks, to get the update ready. So, it's really so sad. It's really so sad. Guys, let's talk about Abandoned. Let's not talk about Forza. Let's not talk about Halo. Let's talk about Abandoned. Okay? This is like the biggest fucking thing right now. And you guys are like on Planet 9 out here. Oh, Michael, I don't want to talk about Mars. I'm on fucking Pluto. Well, that's cool, but like, I'm just not really feeling it, so. Alrighty. Gonna have to start timing banning people out. I'm gonna start banning people here. Don't need to hear it. How am I deflecting? No one's deflecting anything. Because you damn well know what it is. Actually, probably not. Some of you guys don't literally follow gaming news. I don't know why you come in here. But, hey, it is what it is, I guess there's people that come to concerts just for, like, there's people that go to the bars and they don't drink. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But, it is what it is. Well, maybe you shouldn't be clicking on this stream if you're not into PlayStation. It literally tells you what the title is. I know this is terrible bait and you're trying to get me worked up tonight, but, I'm not doing it. I can't re-upload it. It doesn't exist. I would have took it down anyway, so. But it is a blemish on the reality of the situation here. Next Gen is a joke. Absolutely it is. It's really, believe me, if I didn't have the YouTube channel, there'd be no point to have one. In fact, I'd still recommend a PS5. If you could find a PS5 for like $100 or some shit, used from someone or some shit like that, like, bro, just go ahead and, or even like at a garage sale or something, they'll get rid of that shit for cheap. No one wants that shit sitting around, so. Alrighty, we're gonna just start banning people here. Especially if I recognize your name, because CD Projekt Red apologized. Nope, they didn't. They did not. Now, hey, they want to send me the goodies bag over here with some free shirts, a big poster of Panam. Like, we can talk, but, they haven't reached out, so, which is really so sad, No, we're here now. This is the show now. The show earlier is irrelevant right now, so. If you missed it, you missed it. If you were there, you were there. We did have a lot of, well, not a lot, but, we had more viewers than normal, so. But we're waiting on the latest update from Blue Box, and we're going to see ultimately how this unfolds here. Last update was a few hours ago, and you guys are going to have to let me know if anything comes about here during this stream, and hopefully you guys do. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes people, Hassan will send you a Blue Box chair. Well, shit. Hey, we're going to his house right now, guys. So, Let's try and get it up to 50 likes, folks. We're 3 likes away. 2 likes away, 3 likes away. I can't do math. We out here, baby. All right, we hit 51 likes. You guys are listening. It's a listening test in disguise. Important link for everyone. Please, mod. What? Well, we don't. I mean, it's slowing down already. So they don't go 12 rounds in here because they're afraid. Because they're gonna be like, well, Michael, you going to? MBG got to interview Hassan. If he can do it, then you can too. I mean, hey. I mean, especially once this thing blows over, like once people stop caring for real, I'm sure Hassan's gonna be really free, you know. So we might have to pick up that telephone and, you know, do the interview when no one cares, because then it'd be really easy to do the interview. But everyone wants to talk to Hassan now, so. Abandoned. I mean, this is, no, they said it was a real-time experience. You guys aren't really understanding. Like this, we have been abandoned for hours now, so this is the real-time experience that they've been clamoring, you know, hyping up, so it's over. And hopefully we get an update soon here. At least by tomorrow. I mean, if they're, you know, going to continue to play this silent game, I mean, it's really not going to be all that fantastic. Kojima has done it again, abandoned his real-life genius. I know, we're playing Death Stranding out here. We're doing the real-time experience right now, folks. You know? Getting an update tomorrow, I don't know if I believe that, dude. You don't just come in here and say shit like that, man. Okay? You don't know that you don't know when the update's gonna be. You think it's gonna be tomorrow. You're just assuming, dude. So I'm gonna have to start timing you out if you're gonna make fake news up. You know, we're looking for official, confirmed, verified, you know, from the horse's mouth updates, not no fucking like, hey man, I'm gonna assume when the next update is. Like, yeah, we can assume it's tomorrow, you know, but at the end of the day, we want verified, confirmed information in here. It's great. They said it's, you guys are fucking, no, I'm going to start timing you out. I'm going to start timing your asses out. Oh, come on, guys. Like, there's not one person here that can confirm what's being said. I mean, come on. This is a dumb game out here. Such a dumb game. Let's go. You guys are trolling. You guys are fucking trolling. You know, you guys were trolling everyone else as well. Oh, Michael, I don't care. I just sit around and play these old fucking games that are 20 years old. Gotta stop saying the F word too, because, you know, we gotta play Barney the dinosaur out here. We gotta just, you know, dumb things down. We gotta, you know, censor ourselves. So sad. But, you know, it is what it is. Just be on the safe side. Yeah, you guys can guess until the cows come home, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. No, there's no updates. Yeah, so you guys like to troll with this, and it's pissed me off already, because, bro, there's other people streaming this right now. They're going to stream this until it happens, so. I mean, they're going to be streaming for, what the fuck? Why is this screen dim now? What's going on? Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're going to Hassan's place right now. I'm going to bang on the door. Fuck this bullshit in here. You guys don't have updates. I'm going to get it straight hand from the horse's mouth here. How am I a troll? I'd love for you to explain how I'm a troll. No, I'm just a disabled person. I mean, you know, you want to make fun of me, but at the end of the day, I mean, actually, I'm high IQ, you know. You just can't handle it, so. You need attention. That's all you had to ask. That's all you had to ask. Well, Blue Box Studios is Kino, so sad. Guys, just tuning in, got 148 viewers tonight. See if we can crack it to 200. Holy shit. When you find Hassan's house, you better call him, get him on Skype. We'll see. Well, if you don't care, I'm going to time you out. You're done. When you announce you don't care, you're done. I'll just time your ass out right here. Too bad. On Twitter, they said it's a vet. No, Nah, I don't trust you. You get a little time out there too, because I know better than that bullshit. Genesis coming through really hard and really strong. Abandoned is the real S word. Yes, it certainly is. Sidewalks have always been branches on them. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, who's going to come out here and clean it up? Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Valentine. Hassan is milking the controversy. Absolutely. Valentine coming through really hard and really strong. Ponies are seething and foaming. It's over. I know, they're seething and foaming. Well, they have only themselves to blame because they hyped this up to the moon and back. You know, they hyped this up to the moon and back. And they sat there and they said, well, Michael, this is going to be Silent Hill. This has a 96% chance of being Silent Hill. And it's got a 4 chance of being Metal Gear Solid. You know, all this like dumb, you know, BS. And now it's backfiring seemingly, as there's just no word on when this is coming or what the hell is happening. But most of you don't care seemingly. Because then again, you know, no, they're doing actually a great job. If they are trolling, if there's seriously nothing, if they have literally nothing to show for it, they're actually doing a great fucking job. Gotta stop saying the F word. But they're doing a great job. Let me just tell you that. All righty. Why can't I ban him? Uh-oh. Hello, guys. Whoa. What the hell? What's going on here? Alrighty, we're gonna time you out on that one. You got because the phone time. You know, I suck it. Quit trolling. Quit trolling. Quit trolling. Quit trolling. Quit trolling. Oh Lord, here we go. Guys, I need someone in here that can verify what's, you know, you guys with this trolling shit. Like, there's no way for me to check. It's starting to rain out here again too, which is fantastic. So that's just what we need. Start talking sense in here, please. Some of you guys say some wonky ass stuff in here, man. Like I honestly can't decipher it. I'm not trying to spend 20 minutes trying to decode your message, okay? So you're gonna have to, you know, talk like you're 5 years old and just, you know. Alrighty. If you are new here, not that you probably are, but if you are new here, we are going to be live until, well, I don't know how long until, but we're just going to be live for the moment. And if something occurs within the moment, then we'll let you know. If nothing happens, then, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. You want to see Hassan? Well, I don't know if I can make any guarantees. You know, I'm having second thoughts about going to his house and banging on the door because he might get really upset and mad. He's busy trying to update the app, guys. So, come on, guys, quit, please, please do not do this. Please do not do this tonight. Please don't do it. Okay, I don't want to ban people. I give people 20 chances, but they just don't shape up. We have to step in. What the hell is this? Right here, folks, abandoned real-time experience. The flood. Holy shit, you think I'm walking on that? Fuck that. It's over. They tweeted 10 minutes ago. I don't believe it. And if I can't get anyone to confirm it, then I'm going to get really upset. So I'm tired of these jokers playing jokes. I need, you know, strong verification in here. Archive 82 coming through really hard and really strong. Abandoned is a S word, no doubt, if it's real. Indie horror walking simulator, they created unrealistic expectations. Well, I mean, you know, maybe they set off on the wrong track, but at the end of the day, the Snowy fanboys really didn't help either. They like kept saying, oh, it could be Silent Hill, it could be Metal Gear, you know, all this stuff. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you, Archive 82, coming through, baby. Last tweet they made was just saying we are still working on the app. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. See, I know that. I know they're not gonna. I mean, believe me, once they update, people are. I mean, you know. Alrighty. That's the final timeout for you. And if you want to keep pushing my buttons, you're gonna get banned. It's as simple as that. That's the final warning. Yeah, there is no update. Believe me, when you know. No. Hassan tricked us into. I mean, the app is, there's actually typos in the app too. Like if you look, there's actually typos in the app too, which, I mean, it's really the most unprofessional thing I've seen. And what was with that blue loading screen, bro? I don't know if that was on Twitch or what, but was there like a blue loading screen for some people when they were trying to load the Abandoned app? Because that shit looked really rough, okay? We were talking like, I mean, what is going on with this? Like, I mean, can we please get an answer within at least 48 hours from now? That's all I'm asking for, or at least more definitive answers. You know, I don't need total closure on it, but just enough to know, okay, maybe this is where it's going. You know, I mean, because this game that we're constantly playing with, this stupid game, is just like, oh, it could be Silent Hill, it could be Metal Gear. Oh my gosh, here's the new update. You know, like this whole, like, we're going down this rabbit hole to figure out what this is. Or what it's not, you know, like, dude, can we just get the wheels moving? You know, can we just get the wheels moving with this? I mean, it's fine to drag it out because Sony has nothing to show for, and maybe that's their marketing tactic here. They're just going to drag this out until the next state of play, which is rumored to happen very soon. But, you know, it's just, you know, man, you just get a little impatient because, you know, you got jokers like MBG, you got bozos in the crowd like MBG, you know, standing up and hollering, "It's Metal Gear!" And it's like, dude, just sit down and, you know, wait until they come out and we'll know what it is, you know? Alrighty. Gonna get a timeout there. Gonna get a timeout there. You guys can't shape up. 151 people in the barn tonight, folks. We don't have an arena, you know, we got a little barn. I'm gonna fill that up. Then we'll move on to something that's bigger than a barn, and then eventually the arena nonetheless. Come on, guys, let's go. MBG is a boring. Well, I mean, I watched, it was, I mean, he was still trying to make excuses earlier today, like, well, guys, you know, I mean, I get, you know, you're Mr. Positive, PlayStation can do no wrong, but like, this is one of the worst, like, things in a long time. I mean, they just quite clearly have nothing to show for. You know, whoever's at fault, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's just nothing to show for here. That's why we're out here roaming around like a chicken with its head not on it, you know? So, I mean, if you know. Alrighty, yep, that's a ban. On Twitter, they said it's available. Nope, don't believe it. Alrighty, you're gonna get a timeout there. I mean, if we got to take care of the slop at the beginning here, that's fine with me. Guys, get MBG's crowd in here. We can discuss this shit on a hardcore level. Unfortunately, I don't have that privilege of having that audience, but you know, it is what it is. Quit saying so sad. Quit saying the same exact freaking catchphrases. I got more than 2 catchphrases, but you guys are fake fans. You don't understand, so. Oh man, we got losers in here. MBG fanboy, well, you know, I mean, hey, at least you can bring something new to the table in here. Holy shit. No, it's not the truth, believe me. It's not. I mean, if it is the truth, then, you know, we need people in here to confirm. So, if you guys, yeah, it is past their bedtime. It really is past their, I mean, hey, look, there's a lot, to be fair, there's a lot of fucking Zoomers in here. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it is definitely past their bedtime. That's why he was streaming earlier. Well, I think there's still someone streaming this. I don't remember his name, but I think he said he's going to go all night with this in case there is an update. So he might be the first one to the punch if they actually, you know, just drop this sumbitch. We out here, Jonathan Davis? Hell yeah. They said 10 p.m. on Twitter. I'm sure they did. Yeah, sure they did, buddy. MBG deleted the stream because he said, well. Yeah, we are out here, folks. That I know, that I can tell you. Metal Gear Survive 2 leaked. Okay, I mean, who cares? I mean, hey, if you want to play the who cares meme with that, then okay. Alrighty, we're gonna wipe the lens here. It's a little dirty. They said 10 p.m. on Twitter. Don't believe it. You're gonna have to make me believe that. So, you know, do what you can. MBG is 100% right. Well, I don't know what he said. I mean, he's been saying a lot of stuff, guys. He's a flip-flopper, I'll tell you that, bro. You know, now he's flip-flopping like, oh, it's such a it's such a disastrous launch. You know, now he's like on team fake, team real, team fake, team fake, team real, team real, team fake, team fake, team real, team real. It's like, you know, you gotta pick a side and stick with it, bro. You can't, bro, you're flip-flopping way too much. You're flip-flopping way too much on this abandoned stuff. Like, oh, Michael, I can message Hassan right now. Well, great, he's not gonna reply. Because it's all a big show. This is their marketing. They don't have a budget for marketing, so they're just doing this. They're riding off of low IQ gamers. I mean, you know, which is actually one of the best tactics I've ever seen in a long time. I mean, there's going to be documentaries made about this crap within the gaming circle anyway, so. Well, if it were a technical issue, then I don't know. I mean, I'm not an engineer. I'm not sure how that works, but I do know there is a what do you call it, verification process from Sony. So if there is a technical issue, if they have to push out another patch, this is not coming anytime soon. So it's just as simple as that. There's something on the screen. I'm not sure what it is. Yeah, they are seething. They are certainly seething. Let's go. Come on, guys. Holy cow. Alrighty, we're going to do a little testing here. You guys are wearing down on me already. I'm going to have to end the show early. Just do another stream later. You know, when's this shit dropping? Guys, we're going to call Hassan soon. No, we're going to do 6 in the chat here. 6 in the chat. First person to do it gets a shout out. Salty outcome. First one to make it happen. That's what we're talking about. Salty outcome. First one to make it happen. That is what we are talking about, brother. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you. And if we do assemble the mods tonight, you're the first one. 165 viewers tonight, folks. Guys, you're just tuning in. You're seeing my legs because we're going to walk to Hassan's place. We're going to bang on the door, get that live update. Bro, this is like the best marketing thing I've ever. I'm not even kidding. Like, dude, if this isn't Silent Hill, if it's not, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm tired of talking about that crap. But if it's nothing big, this is literally the best indie marketing tactic I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even kidding. Like, with what Hassan is doing here is just, I mean, it's really incredible. He's working you guys pretty hard. Clay Stray coming through. Hell yeah, brother. Exactly. All marketing, hyping this up on purpose, lame. I know, but people can't help but. It's genius. It's so genius. It's like the most genius thing I've seen in a long time. In fact, if not ever. They have zero, you know, very little marketing outside of that PlayStation blog. And they've done so much with so little. They've done so much with so little. And here we are, and we just can't, it's just a rent-free situation. I mean, you know, despite, you know, the odds looking like it's just going to be this indie thing that's going to be thrown together. I mean, even if it is this, like, weird thing, like, I don't know, I'd still play it. I ain't gonna, you know, I ain't spend a 70 on it, but, you know, I can kiss my foot with that. But, you know, once they have their Game Pass equivalent, PlayStation Universe or whatever they decide to call it, a PlayStation Pass, I guess, can't you call it that? Or would that interfere with Xbox? Alrighty. Last time out for you. You know who I'm talking to. Blue Games Studio Ball. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Go exploring an abandoned building, Michael. Dylan hyping up Back 4 Blood. I'm not sure. I think he's playing contrarian. I know deep down he's not satisfied with that. Like, I think he's just playing contrarian, but I could be wrong. You know, he's into some weird games like Life is Strange. I mean, who plays that slop, you know? Dem Boys coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. The realest stream of all. Keep it up. God bless. That's what we're talking about. Dem Boys with the goddamn home run already, baby. That's what we're talking about. Abandoned is a Game Pass game. Well, they get mad when I say that on Twitter. They're like, oh, Michael, what are you implying? Game Pass has low-quality games? It's like, where were you Xbox fanboys when I needed you, you know? You know, I mean, some of the responses I've gotten on Twitter, because, you know, it's not just one video that got 1 million views. I mean, that's the highest, you know, viewed one. It's got 1.1 million views. But I've uploaded several other videos that have been doing fairly well, the Last of Us videos. Because, you know, the reason why I uploaded Last of Us videos is because, okay, people looked at the, you know, Back 4 Blood video and they said, well, you can't compare it to The Last of Us. I popped in The Last of Us. And I played it for like 5 minutes, and I found so much that was wrong with the game. And by the way, I'm running it on PS5 with the latest updates. So, like, hey, look, You could argue I'm nitpicking. You could argue it doesn't matter. You could argue, you know, so many things. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just showing you, you know, this whole idea that it's this perfect masterpiece game, chock full of details. I mean, yeah, the experience is detailed overall, but if you start maybe, I don't know, playing it in a different manner, you'll start to see some cracks. So, and people don't want to see that. So, you know, it's like, what if you were to like do what, you know, what if you were to take like a great basketball player and not focus on his highlights, but focus on his shortcomings? I mean, you know, what if you took Michael Jordan's like worst NBA games and you compile that together, and people will be pissed. I mean, you know, so because it just doesn't fit their idea of what the mold, you know, what they want this thing to be, whether it's a product or this idea, this notion of something that it has to be this, like, oh, The Last of Us is perfect. Neil Druckmann, they crunched for 400 hours. How dare you? No, these developers couldn't even go to their you know, sons and daughters' graduations. They miss their birthday parties. They miss funerals. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like, they're literally telling me that. And it's like, please go touch grass. If anyone's going to touch grass around here, I don't need to touch grass. They need to touch grass. So... But it is seriously funny to see some of those replies. Some of those people are getting really mad. They're like, there's developers that are getting really mad with me. And I think there's a really weird discrepancy between gamers and developers. Because, I mean, if you're making something you don't necessarily have time to consume. And I'm not saying there's no game developers that don't play video games, but I think there is a lot of, I think you'd be surprised on how many developers don't even play video games, to be honest. And that's maybe because they don't have time, or maybe because they don't want to. I don't know. But... you know, oh man. All right, you're gonna get timed out. You're gonna get banned. Take care. Oh man, yeah, you're gonna get banned as well. We're gonna have to deploy the mods in here. Salty Outcome might have to bring you up here. Bring you up on the stage right up here. Coders seethe when you tell them what they made sucks or has flaws. I mean, I'm not saying it sucks. I mean, you know, I do think The Last of Us 2 is, you know, high on the list in terms of detail, in terms of what it brought to the table in certain aspects. But you can't come away from it and say it's fucking, you know, this perfect thing that, you know, can do no wrong. I mean, come on. So I showcased what they didn't want to see, and they got really mad. I mean, and, oh, Jesus Lord. Oh, I almost broke my fucking leg on that sumbitch. Holy shit. Ooh, but let's go over here. But here's the thing. These were things that I noticed while playing the game. And, you know, I play games differently. I mean, I got a different brain, believe me. So, you know, they want to get mad at my play style, then they're not welcoming. They're actually alienating. You know, I mean, it's like, I thought all gamers were, you know, welcomed and accepted. And if you're going to chastise the way that I play, then I don't think you're a toxic gamer. You know, you're like, oh, Michael, you're not playing it the way it's supposed to be played. So, yeah, there's a lot of discussion to be had about stuff like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, what I'm showing is true. You know, it's not manipulated. It's not false. It's like, dude, these are shortcomings in The Last of Us 2. You could argue they don't matter. You could argue this, that, and the third. But what I'm showing you is the reality. And for a lot of people, believe me, hundreds of thousands of people, it's too much of a pill for them to swallow, to even attempt to look at the pill and say, okay, so... so make sure you guys follow Blue Box on Twitter. Well, not follow them, but, you know, have them open in case something happens here while we're live. I don't think anything will. But we will, oh, Lord, what the hell? Holy shit. Why is this screen dim? Hopefully this is charging. Crashes starting to show in the concrete. Yeah, I mean, they really are. We out here, that I know, that I could tell you. Watch where you walk. No, believe me, I'm not looking where I'm walking, okay? I mean, if you were to see, you know, I don't, you know, it's funny. If you were to see this from a third person perspective, you would probably, I mean, that would be content right there. Maybe I should have a cameraman just, you know, filming me, and that'll be the show. You know. Alrighty. We're going to time some people out in here. And eventually you're going to be put on the ban list. So, I mean, I don't want to have to do it, but, you know, you're just saying irrelevant things just to get, you know, a shout out, which is, you know, pretty lame. So, Back for Blood trash. I mean, I don't think it's great at all. I honestly, I mean, it's on Game Pass for a reason. I hate saying that because I do root for Xbox, but here's the thing. It is on Game Pass for a reason, and it deserves to be on Game Pass. And I'm not, implying Game Pass doesn't have great games. It does. But at the end of the day, it also has some terrible games. So, there's a mix. And, Back 4 Blood, at least in its current stage, it belongs on that, on that level in terms of not so good on Game Pass here tonight. I mean, here's the thing about that whole thing. It's like, oh, Michael, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to shoot zombies, Michael. The zombies are coming. Why aren't you showing zombies? Oh, Michael, you're shooting car windows. Oh, Michael, it's like, dude, that is literally an area in the game where the developers give you the freedom to mess around with the controls, the guns, all this sort of stuff. It's like, dude, gamers instinctively are going to roam and they're going to experiment with the controls, how the game functions, what you can do. And as such, I started to discover those things, and I said, okay, well, this isn't where I think it needs to be. And that's just the reality of it. So, if you're going to say something, you don't need to say it multiple times. Please. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Like, if you guys want to go hibernate in the woods or something, like, that's fine, but you don't need to come over here and pretend like you're a gamer. I mean, dude, when this shit gets good, like, I'm excited. Like, Abandoned is, right now, Abandoned doesn't have much to show for. But if it did turn out to be something massive, I mean, you would see a crazy reaction. That's why I was streaming it earlier. It was, believe me, it was a rough start. I didn't want to, but when things started to move, it was getting more exciting. So, if they do pull that curtain back sooner rather than later, and it is, in fact, something bigger than what it seems right now, then, hell yeah, I'm going to be excited. People are still playing, people are still playing Left 4 Dead 2. Well, I mean, it's a better game. And it's cheaper, too. So, and you can play it offline and locally. So there's no reason, and the blood splatter is better, too, but objectively better. So there's a lot of reasons to want to play Left 4 Dead over Back 4 Blood. Wish this screen brightness was a lot brighter. I'm not sure what's going on with this. I can barely see this here. No, they didn't say that on Twitter. I know better, dude. I know better than that stuff. I can, assault the outcome. He's a trusted source in here, so. No, I honestly am still clamoring for the perfect zombie experience. I mean, we keep getting these zombie games, but they never really truly deliver, so. Man, I really wish I could adjust the brightness here, but I'm afraid to do it because it might knock the stream off. Now, let me go ahead and try. Hopefully it doesn't do this. Okay, I'm the brightness screen here. Did that do anything? Hello? Okay, it looks like it pauses it briefly there. We should be back. I increased the brightness on the phone. Not sure why I had to do that, but Evil Dead game, yeah, they got pushed back into 2022, but I heard they're adding a campaign. So, look, if the Evil Dead game has offline playability, that will excite me, but I have a feeling it won't. So, we're going to have to wait and see on the Evil Dead experience. But, I mean, that looks a lot more solid than Back 4 Blood, to be honest. I'd rather play Evil Dead. But that, could potentially be another Game Pass game as well. So, we're going to have to wait and see. Dead Rising 1 oh, yeah, bro. And that just came out. The anniversary was like a couple of days ago. For Dead Rising 1, it came out August 8th, 2006. Yeah, I went to GameStop that day and I picked that sumbitch up. The hype for that game was unreal, bro. It's like the whole mall, everything is a weapon. Like, dude, hell yeah, But then the franchise got really, it was always goofy, don't get me wrong, but it got really Saints Row-y. There's a certain line, and when you cross the line, you get too wacky, too, just out there. It just sort of loses its charm. So I'd say the first Dead Rising is the best. If they're going to remake it, I guess that's neat, but because there's no point they'd have to reboot Dead Rising at this point. With the technology we have today, they could really do something special. Any engineers in here? How many zombies do you think they can place on the screen with the hardware today? We're talking Series X, PS5 only. How many zombies do you think they could place on the screen today? Let's see if we can get an estimate in here. Several. Well, that's a fantastic answer. Holy, 1,000? You think they could do 1,000? 5,000? No. Bro, Days Gone only has like 400. Maybe 3. I can't remember. It's not many. But then again, that's on 2013 hardware. So, you know, when they start actually making games for the new hardware only, and that's going to be several years from now, you're going to start to see better, more high-quality games, hopefully. And come on, guys, I was looking for serious 200 zombies. I mean, maybe. I mean, 200's pretty low. I mean, they'd have to be pretty detailed zombies if they're going to go for a low count like that. I mean, I do think, I honestly do think. Here's the thing. I do think if you're going to remake Dead Rising, I honestly think a more appealing approach would be have less zombies, but have the zombies to be more smart. I mean, obviously, that's a totally different, you know, conversation there with the smart zombies and the dumb zombies. But, you know, let's have the, you know, zombies, have them all unique in a way that really wows the, you know, the gamer, right? In terms of how they react and behave and stuff like that. Like, have all the zombies. So go for a lower zombie count because they can have more free to play around with. I mean, they're honking out here. Hassan just said, hey, come on over. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm busy talking about fucking zombies and Dead Rising, you know. Alrighty. Scared the shit out of me, too. What happened? Are these... I don't know what happened, and I don't really like talking about it because, you know, it's just the way it is. We're moving on. And, you know, it seems like we're walking on eggshells these days because of that Twitter stuff, but too bad. We're moving the wheels nonetheless. Dying Light, 10 out of 10. Well, I never played Dying Light fully, and I don't want to dive into that right now because I'd rather just wait until Dying Light 2 later this year. And, you know, we're hoping that can hit that home run and scratch the itch on, you know, an in-depth zombie game. Because, I mean, I think it has potential, but again, it could turn out to be another Cyberpunk 2077, which would be unfortunate, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, there's really no gameplay of the game, to be frank, so... You know, I might have to start making some videos on that because people are going to have to start waking up on that as well. There's literally no gameplay of Dying Light 2 outside of a scripted gameplay trailer, which doesn't show us too much. So, I mean, it's sort of like how the marketing is very similar to Cyberpunk, and it's quite concerning. Undead Nightmare was unbelievable. I mean, I was never into, you know, big into Dying Light, but, you know, I'll give it a shot here with Dying Light 2 if they can hit that home run. I mean, I will buy their game if it's good. It's as simple as that. But, you know, they have a lot of promises. And if you go back to E3 2018 or something like that, maybe 2017, 2018, where they first talked about Dying Light 2, they made some big, bold claims about it. So I'm sure Crobecat already has that in his folder just in case. You know, because what they said in about Dying Light 2 back then in E3 2018 was just unreal. I mean, go look it up. It really is unreal. Genesis is coming through really hard, really strong. Michael, they coming for you, buddy. The zombies, they out there. We out here. We're looking for Hassan now. You know, I went past this place. I didn't see him home. The lights are off, so didn't knock on the door. So we're just gonna roam around a little bit here until we can potentially find Hassan and get an update on the Abandoned tonight. What happened earlier? Well, I mean, the video it went down. Yeah, that's all. That's what happened. It's unfortunate, but it's out of my control. And I'd rather move on from that because I don't know. Can't really go into it further. Nonetheless, here we are out here. Yeah, we got to find Hassan, guys. I mean, I was trying to DM him on Twitter, but he's got to follow me to DM me. So, you know, he doesn't have his DMs available. So, you know, MBG, since he's a fanboy, he has direct contact to Hassan. Guys, we're at 91 likes. Can we get this to 100 likes? That'd be much appreciated. 91 likes here. Hopefully we can try and crack 200 viewers tonight, but I don't know. It's a little bit of a task. I mean, people are falling off. With this, interest is dying because they just come up with excuses left and right. So, John Marston, we out here. That's what we're talking about. Like the stream, 99 something. I don't know. My brain's literally frying out here. Eyeballs are hurting. Brain tumor. 101 likes. Here we go. We just hit the goal. That's what we're talking about, baby. Dying Light 2. Dying Light. No. What do you mean? Dying Leg 2? What do you mean? Bro, don't be jealous. I won gold medals with this leg, okay? Come on. You think I'm lying? Too bad. Yeah, I think your tracks are sexy. What would you do if Cyberpunk got nominated for Game of the Year? Well, we would definitely do something if that's going to happen. I mean, I can't take that, so. Dying Light is boring. Well, I don't need to hear that. I mean, I'm not playing the original. I'm going to go straight into the sequel. Because if I play the original now, I'm gonna be burnt out on it by the time the sequel comes out. That's what happened with Spider-Man. I played Spider-Man 2018, played it back in 2018. Literally couldn't even afford the game. Had to rent it. But here's the thing. I played Miles later this year, and I came away being still burnt out on it. So, because it was the same freaking game. You know, so at the end of the day, I mean, you know, for Spider-Man 2, they're gonna have to do a lot to really, you know, try and reel me back in. So hopefully they took the review seriously, and you know, they pass it along to the team. Yeah, didn't No Man's Sky just get its final update? Unless I read that wrong. I think they're done updating No Man's Sky, or maybe not. I thought I heard it got its final update. What was it called? Crossovers or something? I don't know what it's called. Oh. Soy Man's Sky. Well, I mean, hey, you guys should go back and watch those videos. I did plenty of videos on No Man's Sky, and I'll tell you what, you guys are missing out on some gold. You guys are missing out on some gold, I'll tell you what. So, the No Man's Sky series is very underrated on this show. Most of them don't even have 1,000 views, so, you know, do yourself a favor and knock your socks out. 157 views, just chatting. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Can't force people to chat, you know. There's like one person chatting. I mean, what do you want me to do? Pull up a keyboard and start chatting to myself? Michael, buy FIFA? No, I'm not buying FIFA. Yeah, I think. But they're weird about FIFA at these gaming shows. I went to E3 2017. And here's the thing, I'll tell you this real quick, when there's no cars around, it's really difficult for me to talk when there's loud cars around. So we're gonna have to go to a new area. I'm gonna tell you this story about FIFA. So make sure you start listening here in a moment when we get away from these freaking loud automobiles. Let's go this way, I'm tired of going that way. Alrighty, so E3 2017, I went there, and of course they had the new FIFA there. And now here's the thing, they had FIFA on the public floor, right? Okay, it wasn't behind closed doors. It wasn't like in this hidden area, it was just out there. However, with that said, there was a sign that said no recording gameplay. So I saw the sign and I said, you know what? I'm gonna have to start recording gameplay in spite, you know? Because that's ridiculous, right? Come on, it's another FIFA game, right? So I did that, and immediately they came over, tapped on my shoulder and said, put the camera down. I'm like, hey man, how you doing? I voted Trump. I'm not kidding. I told the guy I voted Trump when I walked away, and I am telling you right here and right now, he got so offended. Too bad. And I'm a master troll, ain't I? You know, my oh my. It's just the reality of the situation. Well, he pissed me off. He came over immediately like, oh, don't record the FIFA. It's the next level experience, Michael. What you talking about there, buddy? Why is it so dark over here? I can't see anything. What the hell is going on? Hassan! Hassan! Oh, Hassan! Oh, man, there went Hassan in the wambulance. There went Hassan in the wambulance. The Snowy fanboys are foaming and seething and crying tonight. They couldn't get to experience this fake game that doesn't exist. It's really so sad. Oh, man. Well, it's weird because it's like they didn't want to show off the new FIFA, and it's like, I mean, I get it. It's a big moneymaker for EA, but this was at E3. At EA Play, they were chill about that. Everyone was chill at EA Play. So when I went to EA Play, I mean, literally everyone that I talked to Battlefield people, I talked to Madden creative director, I talked to NBA Live people, everyone across the board. Even the Need for Speed guys were like, hey, you can go take pictures of the cars up close. And I'm like, dude, you guys are chill. They gave me free stuff. I got a limited edition Battlefront 2 poster. I mean, just super cool people at EA Play. Just like, seriously the best. You know, and, you know, I went to E3 and I'll tell you what, it was a horrible experience. I mean, long lines. Everyone was rude. Sometimes, you know, I mean, especially at Ubisoft, they literally called the suits over on me. I mean, they basically, I mean, you know, I really like to push things, and I think I pushed it a little too far with that one, but too bad, you know. So, you know, I've had some, you know, not so great experiences at E3, but next time I know what to do. I'll just put on my big suit and tie, and I'll hire a camera guy, and we're gonna, you know, brute force our way into those interviews. You know, it's just the reality of the situation. So, you know, because if you look like you're a homeless person, like, they ain't gonna take you seriously. But you act like, you know, you're the biggest shit, you're the freaking rock. I mean, they'll roll the red carpet out for you. So, we got to get a suit and hire a camera guy with a big camera, and we'll get right in. We'll just say we're from ESPN. You know, I mean, it is what it is. You will be the camera guy. Well, I don't know if we're gonna have a camera guy because, I mean, it's so dark out here. I might break my leg before that happens. Captain Spaulding. Charlotte Rev is in the chat. Well, we've been through this, and I don't know if it's him. I mean, I think he is watching the show a little bit more now than ever. He's been retweeting my tweets and, you know, interacting, so, which is great, because Solid Rev's a wholesome gaming channel, man. One of the best gaming channels on the platform. Actually, the only one that I watch, you know, truthfully, all the way through. I mean, he just put up his Back for Blood review with his family, and like I said, it's just wholesome, so, you know, there's truly nothing like Solid Rev. I'm not trying to, like, kiss ass or anything. It's just like, dude, he just makes great content, so. Find Hassan in the trash. No, what do you mean? Well, we're going to go and see. I mean, we're going to go this way, and we're going to try and find Hassan here. Hey there, mister. Who let that simpleton Chaz coming through really hard and really strong? Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. What happened to the channel, Mike? I heard it was a trouble in paradise. We need you to stay focused and fight the shields, Michael. Yeah, there was actually a glitch, so the stream earlier did get removed. And that's unfortunate, but that's out of my control. You know, just one of those things. But on top of that, there was also a YouTube bug where it wasn't displaying anyone's videos. So, and then people started really freaking out. You know, my 5 fans, they started freaking out. I'm like, dude, there's nothing I can do. Like, you know, literally all of this is out of my control. And I mean, if it gets to a point where we can't do it over here, we'll just try and migrate the show somewhere else and hope people can eventually find it. I mean, you know, if that's how it has to be, I mean, that's just how it has to be. It's out of my control. But we're back for now, and hopefully that's the case. And guys, any update on Blue Box Games? Abandoned? I mean, I went on the Reddit conspiracy, and seemingly, you know, I mean, it had like 2,000 viewers earlier. It had like 2,000 people on the damn Reddit earlier. But since nothing's happening, I'm not sure if anything's being said over there. Hassan has gone awfully quiet. Yeah, well, I mean, that's just how they love to play games. I mean, imagine even supporting this at this point. Like, dude, come on. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is this? Like, if it's really like this abandoned, you know, original title, like, you know, has nothing to do with anything, like, no one's gonna care. And this will backfire for Hassan. But if he can actually, like, you know, play like blue ball over here and, you know, come back and hit that home run, then this is going to work out very well. So, you know, it really, it's just one of those things here. They shot themselves in the foot. Well, then I don't know. I mean, it's still working for the time being, though. So, I mean, like I said, if the teaser unveils too much, which I don't think it will. I think we're going to go when the teaser does drop. I think we're going to go into the teaser knowing just about as much as we do now. You know, people want answers. They want definitive closure on what this ultimately is, you know, truly. But I don't think we're getting that. I think it's going to be this cryptic thing that makes literally no sense. It's going to look spooky. It's going to look reminiscent of other intellectual properties. And everyone's going to start freaking out again. You know, so it's a simulation. Alan Wake. I mean, that'd be cool, but well, we're living in the real. They said it was a real time, you know, augmented reality, whatever the hell. If you were Hassan, what would you do? I'd continue to drag this out as. I mean, if I were Hassan and I knew that I didn't have Metal Gear, I didn't have Silent Hill, I didn't have Kojima attached to it, I'd just drag this out like this. So what he's doing right now, if he doesn't have any of those things, is literally perfect. I mean, a lot of people are going to disagree, but you know what? At the end of the day, if you don't have a marketing budget, you got to, you know, get creative. It's just, or if you have a limited budget on marketing, I mean, you know, so. We out here, that I know that I can tell you. Yeah, last time I checked before I went live, there was about 2 people streaming this. One guy had about 900 viewers. Same subscribers as I had too, like 45,000 subs. But it's weird because, you know, they come over here and I think a lot of the PlayStation hardcore fans are like, oh, we're not going to watch Michael because he's a crackhead, he's a meth head, you know, all this dumb bullshit. But at the end of the day, like, dude, I'm a PlayStation fan. I want to see this succeed. And as someone who has a PlayStation 5 since day one, like, bro, I need this to come through in a way that makes sense. What's going on with these numbers? Come on. You know, when I talk out here, I get out of breath sometimes. So, you know, I'm really utilizing the body to probably max out here. So, do you think MBG could go 12 rounds? Yeah, but he's not going to do that because it's just never going to happen. Like, I'd love for that to happen, you know? I mean, but it ain't going to happen. Because he's got more subs than me. You know, he's going to say, oh, you have a, you know, a bad image and all this stuff. I already know how that works. So, you know, we've burned a lot of bridges in this industry, believe me. Especially now that we've gone viral on Twitter. I can't even imagine who blocked me now on Twitter. You know. Sometimes I try and read replies and stuff and I can't see them. Then I go in incognito and I say, okay, that guy blocked me. That's how I figure it out. Just random people blocking left and right, like, oh, Michael, we can't handle your opinion. We can't handle your opinion. You need to touch grass. Michael, that's what you need to do. Touch grass. Go outside. I mean, I'm outside more than these people. These people are freaks. They don't do anything. They just sit all day on Twitter like, oh, I'm an armchair Reddit game developer, Michael. I know C++, Python, Unity. Oh, my God. You know, like, dude, get up off of it, you know. I should get up off of it. It's as simple as that. Oh, you exposed my favorite game, Michael. How dare you? But if you expose an Xbox game, it's like not a problem. You know, like if I made the same video on like Crackdown 3 when it first came out and threw that up on Twitter, like they would have been like, oh yeah, this is so true, man. Like, oh my gosh, what a big blunder. But if it's anything that has to do with PlayStation or CD Projekt Red or, you know, certain developers, I mean, they just get ants in their pants. They can't handle it. They throw their security blanket up and they say, oh, he's just a troll. It's just bait. Believe me, I can bait way better than that. If I wanted to bait. But I'm not a troll, okay? I just give you guys the reality of the situation. If you want to interpret it as a troll, that's fine with me. But, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, a lot of people don't understand the show and they never will. Because I'm on Andy Kaufman's level out here. You know, you Zoomers don't know who that is, so might have to do a little Wikipedia search on your Cherry MX Blues. You know. What the hell? I got a cat belt buckle. I got a cat belt buckle. Clown does life. Great, never heard that one before. I got a cat belt buckle. Pick it up. No, I'm not touching it. Hassan, we out here. Bro, so, dude, if we had some more resources, I would literally have a 24-hour stream right now. Alrighty, seemingly we're having connection issues. Guys, are we back in here? Guys, are we back? One in the chat if we're back. Are we back here? What's going on here? Alrighty, we're back. Yep, 10-4, we out here. All right, yeah, that was pretty random. Pretty random, got a little freaked out there, yeah. But we are back here. Just seemingly cut off there for a moment. Nonetheless, we are back. The reality of the situation continues to unfold. I'm a devil. We out here, baby. Welcome back to everybody who let that incel out. I'm not sure. Well, let's go back to the area where it cut out, and hopefully it doesn't do it again. If it does, just stick with me here. Don't need to lose any more new, viewers that we have already lost. iPhone 4. I mean, it is an older iPhone, but this one's a little bit more stable than anything else we've tried. So just use what works. I mean, I do have the XQC setup we can bring out here. And what that means is that it's a very expensive setup. It's about $2,000 worth of equipment. But, those are for the big shows. But like I was saying earlier before this got cut off with technical difficulties with, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But here's the thing. I mean, if I were MBG, I'd leave the I'd have a 24-hour stream right now. And what I'd do is I'd print out like a big picture of Hassan's face. We'd light candles around it. I mean, you could really go all in with this. You really could. I know what people want to see, and I know content. So, unfortunately, we don't have the resources to make it happen. But that's pretty much what we would be doing right now if we had unlimited resources and to make it happen. We would need like a barn so we can be as loud as possible away from human beings. And we'll just, have a Hassan shrine. And we'd leave the stream going until there's a new update. I mean, I don't know why no one's doing that. Maybe someone is. I think that one guy was doing it. I think he was going all night, he said. I'm not sure. He had about 900 viewers when I last checked. I mean, all you got to do is type in Abandoned on YouTube and then filter it by live and see who's live. There was only about 2 or 3 people live, so I know people are giving up and they're like, well, Michael, we're done with this. Hassan screwed us over. Too bad. Cat Belt Buckle. I mean, it's actually it's actually a real song. If anyone can name the band, I'll give you a free shout out here. Come on, I know there's people in here that know what I'm talking about. I guarantee it. I mean, I know they're Googling it, though. That doesn't count. You can't Google it, dude. Come on. Like, anyone can Google something within 2 seconds. And then, like, oh, Michael, I knew that all along. Like, no, you didn't. Don't pretend like you knew it. MBG acted like he always knew this was fake from now. Yeah, I mean, it's just sad. He strung people along, hyped it up to the moon and back and said, well, Michael, it's going to be Metal Gear, Michael. It's going to be this, that, and the third. Michael, who is Hassan? Well, maybe you guys should do some more research before clicking on this video. I mean, you see what the title is, you see what the thumbnail is, it's pretty clear what we're going to be discussing, and then you come in here and you act like you're lost in paradise, like, oh, Michael, where was the beach at again? Well, the map's right in front of your face, I mean, Midnight Brown, yeah, you had to Google it. I thought we had some hardcore Giant Bomb fans in here, but I'm pretty sure Kyle Donovan left, so. Guys, if you don't know who Hassan is, please do some research before jumping in here. If it says something like, we're on topic here or something like, come on, man. We got 151 people watching and there's only 3 people chatting, which is, a little sus. But that's okay, because I know there's some hardcore people in here that just like to listen. They like to lurk, and that's fine. In fact, I'm glad you guys like to do that. So, the tree's too low. I'm not going to bend over. Oh, the mud. Oh, Hassan. Abandoned, a first-person cinematic experience that's never coming. Built in Unity. We always listening and learning. We out here, baby. We listening and learning, baby. I'm jogging. I can't chat much. Damn, you guys are getting active out here. Hell yeah! What the fuck? I mean, if I started jogging, I mean, it would really embarrass the pure cardio, thing we got going on, guys. Because oh my God, guys, holy shit! Where's the abandoned teaser? That's the big question, you know. I mean, where's that abandoned teaser? I mean, it's, you know, Trump lost the election, great. Who watches the streams without commenting? Back for money. Spent all weekend learning how to make a cute move with WASD. Damn boys, coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Don't you dare make fun of Elden Ring. This is your warning, Michael. Well, I mean, you know, at that point, if we're gonna tackle Elden Ring, we're gonna have to make sure we have, you know, our gear on. Okay, let's just put it. Let me just say it that way. So, I mean, I know it's gonna get rowdy in here to a point where it might get a little too much. So we're gonna have to prepare. Hell, I mean, because I've already talked about Elden Ring before, and it was one of the most toxic streams I've ever done. So, and that was before people actually cared. But when it gets closer to release, if you're critical of those games, they get ants in their pants. I mean, they get freaked out hardcore. You know, I thought the Witcher fanboys were bad, but these Elden Ring fanboys come in here and they just go wild, bro. I mean, they start to pull out hair and stuff, and it's like, well, by then, hopefully we have the gamer girl, so we can, you know. So, you know, she can take the heat away from me, but that's what we're talking about, dead boys. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Michael does laugh as a hobo Trump. Well, I mean, the Kotaku guy emailed me and said, what's with the Trump impression? I thought that was pretty unprofessional, but okay. I mean, there was about 2 journalists that emailed me, and one was super professional, and I'm more inclined to talk to him as opposed to some weird email like, hey man, what's your deal? Like, is this a bit? Is this a put on? And what's with the Trump impression? Like, dude, that's condescending, bro. And, well, I'm not gonna say anymore, but, you know. Alrighty. You don't need to spam, so give you a little time out, have fun in the asylum. Some people just get a little excited in here. I don't know what it is. I mean, well, they can do it a couple of times, I mean, if I don't see it, but the chat isn't moving that fast, guys, okay? I mean, it's not like it's going, I mean, if the chat were moving faster, then I could see why you would want to spam, because, you know, you want the message. I mean, if you really want me to read the message, you know how to make it happen. How much you got to pay, you know? So, how are you wearing those shoes? What do you mean? I mean, we're eventually going to have to buy new shoes. It's as simple as that. But, you know, we're gonna wear them until they literally fall apart, so that's the motto around here, okay? Because I think they still have at least, you know, what, about 100 miles left, maybe? I don't know, maybe more than that, I don't know. You're going to give up on, you're going to give up on, I can't even talk. You're going to give up on Blue Box? No. No, what do you mean? You still got tomorrow, and we're going to see what happens here. No. Blue ball games. Your feet glitching through the ground, Michael. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot to. I left that clip out in the Last of Us video. There was a clip of the tire truck, and you know it was sinking through the floor, and I forgot to include it. So, because when I was editing it, I accidentally took it out of the timeline, and I forgot to put it back in. Damn it. That's okay. I can use it for you know, some future videos. So, guys, we're a little lost. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't think it was that funny. I mean, dude. You know, I mean, I guess it was funny. I don't know. I mean, video editing is annoying. Well, I mean, yeah, when you use Final Cut, it has the magnetic stuff. You know, when I deleted that one clip, it was attached to it, and I forgot about it. So, but you know, I can use those clips for another, you know, reality check. What's happening with the abandoned app? Anything? Nothing. Well, we're waiting. We're just waiting until something happens. I mean, if I had the inside info, believe me, I'd let you guys know. But we're just waiting until something happens, and you know, we're probably one of the only ones streaming this right now. I mean, if that guy's still going, then holy crap, he's been going for like 7 hours. I mean, if I were a PlayStation fanboy and I had a big audience, I'd be going live until this thing drops. It'd be like the Truman Show over here, you know. Put the candles around the picture of Hassan. You know, start praising Hassan, hoping that he can drop an update sooner rather than later. Do you think it could come out tonight? Probably not. But I mean, maybe that's the big thing. You know, maybe they're going to wait until like no one's on PlayStation and, you know, just secretly drop the update and And when you wake up tomorrow, you know, you'll see a big flux of crazy news. I mean, I doubt it. Flight Sim's already a dead game. I mean, sometimes I can't get that game to load. I'm not sure what's going on, but like, sometimes I just can't get it to load and I turn it off. Oh my God, Michael. You're the only one who streams outside. That's wrong. Outcast. What? Holy crap. PS4 exclusive. You have it in rest mode. Yeah, exactly. That way when you wake up, it'll be all done if they do drop it silently. But I'm assuming that, you know, they'll update us on Twitter before they actually drop it. I mean, maybe they won't, though. Who knows? Oh my God, Michael. The Ardent Fallout Vegas, what? Never played Fallout Vegas. I think it's on Game Pass now, so. Come on, guys, let's go. If I'm walking, you're talking, let's go. Yeah, Jason Cavern, I mean, man, the 4 quarters, I mean, at this point, let's see what you got, you know? Hassan following me, no. I was gonna DM him on stream, but then there wasn't an option, so I said, okay. You know, because I don't, you know, I'm not a PlayStation fanboy, so they don't follow me. Oh, Michael, who let that simpleton out of the asylum? I said, who let that simpleton out of the asylum? No, what you mean? XQC reacted to your Back for Blood tweet? I don't know. Maybe he did. I'll believe that one more so than I think you said that before though, so I don't believe it. You're gonna have to send me the link then. Not through Twitter then, or DM me on Twitter. You're gonna have to DM me on Twitter. Don't just send it to me because there's too many notifications that get lost. So if it's true, send it to me. If it's not, you're done. But I mean, that sounds like something XQC would do because he just reacts. He sits in his chair, doesn't do anything. I mean, literally no one does anything on Twitch. Outside of like maybe 5 streamers. You know, like holy heck. It's time for someone to revolutionize the platform, I'll tell you. Uh, 4 a.m. in the Netherlands, and not right now, he's sleeping. No. Bro, he doesn't have time. What you mean? Well, look, the reason why XQC is popular is because, I mean, he looks like Brad Pitt, right? You know, I don't look like Brad Pitt, so it's going to be an uphill battle. It's as simple as that. You know, when you look like Brad Pitt, when you look like a movie star, you got the good looks and white teeth, straight teeth. I mean, you know, you're ahead of the curve. Alrighty, folks. Do mountain climbing stream? No. Straight eyes. Well, I mean, hey. Hey, look, when you glance at this channel, the avatar, you know, the beautiful avatar has crooked eyes, so you should know what to expect coming in here. Like, I mean, you know, you can't, bad knee, bad eye, yeah, everything's bad, ain't it? Yep, so sad. Yeah, but XQC is not even that, how old is XQC? He's like 24 or something? If that, I mean, he's young. PewDiePie is a boomer now at this. PewDiePie is a freaking boomer. PewDiePie is a boomer. You should have donated MBG to support him. I mean, that would have been a good idea. The chat would have been going crazy. Every time I type in the chat, they're like, oh, that troll's here, that piece of work. You know, they get so offended, so. Michael looks like William Dafoe. You mean the Green Goblin? Spider-Man? Johnny Sins is the best streamer? I didn't know he streamed. GTA 5, 4K 60 confirmed. Yep, I heard about that. Michael, how about your show called Midnight Runner where you jog and talk? No, it's too hot out here to do stuff like that. I'm already soaked in sweat. I'm already soaked in sweat, folks. We out here pushing really hard and really strong in the face of adversity. We've got 150 people in here, 2 people chatting. Never heard something like that before. Ray William Johnson, Keno back in the day. Imagine what he's doing now. What in the hell is Ray William Johnson doing in 2021? That's the big video right there, I'll tell you. That guy fell off. I mean, he quit. Holy shit. Straight up Brando coming through really hard and really strong. Hell yeah, brother. We appreciate you with the $10 super chat. Did your mother help you get to the duffel bags filled up and ready to go? She knows how it goes with world class. Let me know and I'll stop at the tanning office to tell her to take some time off. Oh, believe me. It's over. That we know that we can tell you straight up Brando coming through really hard and really strong. The tanning office, they need to invite world class some more. I mean, my, oh my. All this stress, you know, I'd love to get in that tanning office and just really, you know, make my skin a little bit more presentable. Alrighty, are we going to be able to cross the road? Probably not. Nonetheless, we're moving anyway. Yeah, rev up your 1980 car. That's fantastic. People really want to hear that loud engine, you know? Sloth from the Goonies. No, what do you mean? No, no, you mean Sloth from Ice Age. You talking about Sloth from Ice Age? What's his name? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, bro. Sloth from Ice Age? Oh, yeah, Sid, that's who it is. But he's a sloth, right? Yeah, like Sid from Ice Age. No, what do you mean, bro? Because Sid's got the two eyeballs in different directions, got the fucking buck teeth. What isn't offensive these days? I mean, you can't say anything. You know, I don't know how these comedy clubs even operate anymore these days with this cancel culture stuff. Jesus. You know, imagine being a comedian and then, you know, you're afraid to say something because they'll put you on blast on social media. Then they'll cancel your tour. I mean, yikes. That's why you put a disclaimer up the front. But even then, you know. Arthur. I mean, it's true, dude. Like, look up, like, you know, Dice Clay or something. You know, Andrew Dice Clay. I mean, there's no way that he does that still. I mean, I'm assuming he does, but bro, if he were to say like, you know, like he did it back in the 80s and stuff, like he'd be canceled immediately. She's got nice titties. Hey, how you doing? Are you still homeless? Yeah. I'm abandoned, you know. Right here, the abandoned app in real time. Arthur. Yeah, they don't know the Dice, man. They really don't. I mean, I am talking to the wrong audience. You know, these Zoomers in here couldn't be like, what's a comedy club, Malcolm? What's that? Arthur! Arthur! Why did so many people get butthurt over Back for Blood? I'm not sure. You know, I mean, I don't know. I put up multiple videos and that one just started to spring off hardcore. I mean, there was a moment where the notifications did not stop. Like, it was literally bogging down my phone, so. But it was funny to see the responses. Hey, Arnold. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I am such a leech. I leech off everyone's content. I'm such a leech. Yeah, I mean, there's endless responses, man. I mean, some of them I actually wanted to go back and forth with the person because they seem like, hey, man, I'm like, you know, this, like, you know, some of them seem interesting. But, you know, if they're going to be mean about it, like, whatever. Where do I sleep? Well, we used to sleep right here, but the mattress is gone. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's where the mattress was, right there. But, you know, the bad thing about the mattress is that when you woke up, you started to itch all over. So it was really bad, but, you know, went away, you know. No. Snowy fanboy, Witcher 3 fanboy. Guys, any updates on Abandoned? Make sure to check the Twitter for me because I can't check it for you. I mean, I wish I could, but, you know, I don't have the technology out here to do it, so. And this is a mess over here. Holy hell. Oh, fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Fuck. Oh, man. Stepped right in the large puddle, and it's soaking wet, you know? Like, really? Yikes. Oh, it feels like trash. No updates, great. I just stepped, you know. Oh, that was a deep puddle, too. Oh. Wet socks. So sad. Oh, what the fuck? Holy shit, we got jump scares left and right out here. What is this? Bro, is this an animal? No, I'm not doing animal stuff out here tonight. What the hell is this? Oh, hell no. I can't tell. I think it's a bucket. I'm not sure. I can't. Yeah, I think it's a bucket. I thought it was like a dog or something. Like, I'm not doing that. You know, because some dogs around here are just not friendly. Okay, they'll start biting and growling. There's some Cujo shit in here. All right, there. Holy shit, we got a situation. Boy, oh boy, do we have a situation out here. You know, I mean, my oh my. Oh. Oh. Arthur. I'm so cool. Run, Michael. Well, I can't run when my feet are soaking wet. You know what I'm going to have to replay, folks? I'm going to have to replay Prey from 2006, you know? I might need to boot that up to compare it to, like, The Last of Us or something. I mean, look, oh, I thought we were offline. I remember Prey because, you know, the intro in Prey 2006 is, like, so fucking good. You're, like, in this bar in the middle of nowhere. Then the UFO abducts you. And it plays, like, the Don't Fear the Reaper song. Like, it's literally perfect. They just couldn't make them like they do these days. 2017 Prey, no, I didn't like that. In fact, I put it 6 feet under. I put Prey 2017 6 feet under. Didn't like it. Too weird for me. I'd rather play the 2006 version. A lot better. I'm so cool, you are such a leech. Shin Megami Tensei? No, why do you guys bring that up? Bro, dude, just listen to that word. Like, just listen to that title of the game, Shin Megami Tensei. Like, I can't even say it right. Shin Megami... What does that even mean? What the hell is a Shin Megami Tensei? Yeah, I did bury Prey 6 feet under. It's got about 800 views, so no one saw it, but... Steam Deck will save the gaming industry. Here we go with that again. I don't agree, but, I mean, it might be a cool little thing that you fake gamers buy and put it in your closet when you're bored with it in a week, you know? Alrighty, 140 people in here, 124 likes. Looks like we're dead even all across the board. Sort of even. Still no update. It's been, what, how many hours? 5 to 6 hours since Abandoned, the last update from Hassan on the Twitter, Blue Box Games Studios. So sad. Hey, we're working on it, but we're really not. Like, seriously? Like, you know? Like, imagine, like, holy shit. They doing y'all dirty. They doing y'all dirty, man. Like, hey, man, we're working on an update. And then 6 hours later, no update. Like, come on, man. Like, no time frame, just, like, literally nothing. Like, come on, bro. You ain't fooling me. What a sham. Crunching, yeah, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that word, especially on Twitter for the last week, you know. Oh, you want the developers to crunch and have no life just for these pointless, minute details, you piece of work, you know, like, just please back off, honey bunny, you know. They got the mask on their profile picture. They got she, they, him, hey on their damn fucking, you know, Twitter, bro, you know. Like, really? Ugh. Twitter is full of, I mean, there's just a lot of people that get offended over anything on Twitter, which is easy to, you know, throw content up on there and someone's going to get offended over nothing. So, I mean, the next Crobecat. Well, I mean, I'm in Crobecat's video, so, you know, it's funny how, like, some blue checkmark guy comes over here and is like, hey, man, I'm like a head designer of this game that no one's heard of. You're so stupid. You don't know how game development works. You want to be the next Crobecat, but you don't have that flair. You know, or something stupid like that. That's what he said. And little does he know I'm actually in Crobecat's content, so don't play loser with me, buddy. It was like some fat incel that had, like, big glasses on, like, you know, probably had the mask on his profile picture, too. Hey, man, I got the vaccine. I'm so cool. I mean, I guess. Like, dude, that's not me making fun. It's just the way it is on Twitter. That's why it's so funny to see those responses. They just lose their minds. I mean, real game developers ain't on Twitter. I'm sorry, but I mean, if I were running a studio, I would literally have it in the in the manual that says, "Hey, you on Twitter? Just delete your account, or don't use it while you're working here." You know, there's no need for that slop. And speaking of Twitter, I just saw that Dr. Disrespect is actually starting his own gaming company, I think. So, I mean, it's a snooze fest out there. I got to agree with him. So, hopefully he brings something, you know, interesting to the table. I'd assume he'd make a shooter, but it'd be totally different. So, yeah, that's going to, I mean, the next 10 years or something like that, it might pop off. Who knows? Croquette is watching right now. He might be. I don't know, man. That guy scours the internet for the right clips. I don't know how he does it. I mean, even if you have infinite time, you got to know where to look. You know, I'm not saying he has infinite time, but, you know, you got to basically have a team to accelerate the process, to start outsourcing. I mean, if the videos are that big, you just eventually start hiring people to help out. You know, once things just start getting bigger and bigger. You know, someone can look for the clips. Someone can actually do the cutting. And then someone else can do the, you know, thumbnail, the marketing of the video, all that stuff, the distribution. Sony to save the industry. Well, that's a blue box, baby. What you mean, Hassan? Let's get on our knees for Hassan right now. Guys, I'm going to get on my knees right now for Hassan. You guys want me to do that? I don't know. Crobcat, that's his name. Wait, that's not his name? Oh no. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Crobcat, yeah. That's his name. C-R-O-W-B-A-T. Is it Crowcat? No. No, what do you mean? Don't forget to wear a mask. Dr. Fauci's in here. Holy shit. No. But we got Dr. fucking Fauci in here, baby. How do I pin that? I'm going to pin that to the chat here. I got to pin that one. Whoever's doing that, like, that is some fucking great shit. I can't pin it. Great. That's unbelievably amazing. Actually, God, I can't pin it. This thing sucks. I was going to pin that comment because that was a fucking good one. That was actually pretty fucking funny. No, I should be. No, I can pin on desktop. I can pin comments, but on this, I mean, I don't have the updated app. So, you know, you keep updating it, it slows down. I mean, there might be new features I'm missing out on. I'm not sure. Here we go. Here we go. You guys, bro, that guy got him talking in here. All he had to make was one comment. Everyone's talking about fucking masks and lockdowns and shit. Like, oh, here we go again. Like, never-ending process, right? Believe me, I'll point the camera up and I'll show you that it doesn't exist over here. You know. You want to see the Twilight Zone? I'll show you it. I mean, you know, it's just the way it is. Yeah, tell me what you want. It's over. I'll also recommend wearing a mask while you're taking a shower. No. Bro, imagine, I guarantee there's someone so brainwashed they do that. I mean, I remember when it first was like a thing, people were wearing masks in their car. They're like, this shit's airborne, man. It's coming through the windows. Put the mask on. You know, like, dude, we out here. Yeah, the clowns are in here. Resident Evil 7. Guys, let's just be honest here for a moment, okay? Yeah, this might piss some people off, and that's okay. I mean, can't do Resident Evil 7 is better than Village. Do we agree, yes or no? I have made my decision. Oh, man. Bro, you got into... Yes, 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 yes. 7 is better. Johnny Knoxville is in the chat. Damn, we got them all in. We got everyone in here. I mean, my God. Dude, that is seriously amazing. Like, see, that's what we want to see. I mean, we even had the lead singer of Weezer in here, too, one time. Seven is better than Village, but less... No, 7 is better. I'm sorry. I think even the hardcore Resident Evil fans will agree in some areas. I mean, they're not in here anymore, but if they eventually come back, they will come in here and, you know, believe me, give me the reality of the situation. Oh, this shit, everything's wet. Should we got say 10 seconds? Dude, come on with that. Oh my God, you don't consume slop. Oh my God. Well, go to the strip club? No. Well, I mean, if Hassan doesn't drop this update, we might have to just go to the strip club and, you know, waste some time there. You know, I mean, man, Hassan's going to really have to come through pretty soon here. Slow motion for me. Slow motion. Wait, there's the crow cats in here? No. Shimigante Tense. Dude. Bro, the only reason why I brought that up is because I heard Metal Jesus Rocks talk about it. And I remember, I mean, it's just a ridiculous name. It's like, what? I don't even know what that even, you know, what is that? Some Meckham shit? You know, where they roam around with the big robots in the big city and... Crow cats? No. No. Bro, there ain't no way. There ain't no way on that one. I mean, I'd rather believe Dr. Fauci's in here than Crow Cat. There's no way. Rip PS5, Clown Does Life, no. Crow Cat, MMA, Crow Cat dude, no one. Imagine if they're actually like the real people though, like legitimately. I mean, who knows at this point? I mean, you'd be surprised who watches this show. They won't admit they watch. It's like a guilty pleasure show, you know. They're afraid to, you know, say, oh, I recommend this channel. But deep down, I think there's a lot of people that watch this show that don't want to admit it. I mean, MBG could be in here for all I know. And I mean, hey, how you doing? You know, saw your stream earlier. You were shilling it. And you were foaming too. But, you know, it is what it is. Without snow, there will be no gaming industry. Well, let's see what Hassan can do for us in the next, 48 hours. What's Hassan going to do for us, guys? Check your Twitter. Well, I mean, my Twitter right now is pretty jam-packed. So I'll try and be on the lookout for something, but, I can't promise you I'm going to find it unless I look a little deeper. Arthur! Web developer, I think that's what it says. Miss your channel. Haven't had a chance to watch. I got a job in a life. No. It's seemingly, well, I kept telling people to do that, and then they started doing that. Now I regret it. Hell yeah, brother, we appreciate you. Web developer coming through with a $5 super chat. Got a job in a life. How are we going to fight this virus if we don't all come together? No. Bro, you're going to work these people in here hard. They will get really triggered in here. I mean, we might be in situations where we have to eventually start wearing the mask, guys. You want me to start flipping switches? I mean, we're going to have to think about it hard and long. In a world, the reality of the situation unfolds. Ray tracing. The Moschino comfy live show in all of video. Well, the Google Mask song is already a thing, so. You wear masks at work. Yeah, well, No, you can't escape it. It's never not going to be a thing. I mean, it's sad, but it is what it is. Always bickering and barking about, what side to be on. At the end of the day, put me in the forest, surrounded by, Cheetos, and I'll live. Wear a mask at work, you're a doctor? Wait a minute, you're a doctor? I think I've seen... Bro, wait a minute. You're a doctor? What you mean? Well, I think I need help. I didn't have the real Dr. Phil in here. Wear a mask at the gym. I don't go to the gym. This is my gym right here. We do more cardio than... I mean, if we went to the gym, we wouldn't do as much cardio because we don't move around. I need the whole landscape to move around in, But unfortunately, I've exhausted a lot of options out here. I need a concrete jungle next. See if we can walk the entire city. New York. If you quit all your jobs, what? Major league catcher. I don't know what that means, but you love the crickets. Well, I don't love them. I mean, believe me, if a cricket jumped in my face right now, I'd fucking probably die of a heart attack. You think I'm joking, but I ain't playing games. That's the worst. Oh, the cars are coming. Please! They don't slow down either. They go faster. I don't know what that is, but that's just the way it is, folks. Alrighty, it's been how many hours since the last update here? How many hours since the last update? 4 or 5 hours? 6? It's ridiculous, man. Like, if I were a diehard PlayStation fanboy, I'd probably start breaking stuff. I'm not even kidding, man. This is ridiculous. I mean, if Xbox pulled this, they'd be, oh. I mean, you know, they'd be going wild. They'd be going crazy. So we're going to have to look at the reality of the situation and come to the conclusion that, you know, Hassan he's going to have to save the day tomorrow. Or at least give us a better time frame on what's going on here. I do have notifications set for Blue Box Twitter, so when there's a new notification, it rings the phone. That way we get the best. We get the word from the horse's mouth. Jason Voorhees is refusing to wear a mask. Well, you know, too bad. Fallout 4 bricked the new computer. Oh no. Huh. Blue screen. Sad. Well, maybe you should have played it over xCloud. You know, it wouldn't have done it then. It's over. We out here pushing really hard and really strong, guys. Let's go. 142 viewers. More viewers than ever before, which is fantastic. It took going viral on Twitter to get 20 people in here. 20 new people in here. Fallout's overrated. Michael, you need to build gaming PC. I already got too much shit. Michael, tell us your favorite game. What a generic question. Yeah. Shimigami Tense, dude, come on, bro. You guys are freaking crazy about that. Like, oh my God, Michael. We just want to hear you say that wrong. Feet still glitched? Nah, they're pretty normal. You know, if you actually got out of your parents' basement and walked around a little bit and looked down, I mean, I'm sure you'd see some things you didn't want to admit. Right? Hassan doesn't wear a mask in the Twitter video. Well, they're going to cancel him on Twitter, especially. They're going to start trying to play cancel. Let's cancel. I mean, that's what they said to me. They said, "Hey, Michael, let's get this guy canceled. Let's get this guy. We just live all day and all night on Twitter." Imagine. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. 2 weeks to stop the spread? The hell does that mean? The Delta variant is back. Mask up, even if you're vaccinated. And practice social distancing. The variant is now more contagious than ever. The Delta variant plus. Stop being lazy bone, pull your bones in the cart. I don't know what that means. How you doing? The Ligma variant, what the hell is that? The less of you clowns, the better. Well, I've heard COVID isn't going away until like 4 or 5 years from now, like truly leaving. So I guess we're gonna have to deal with it, you know. Oh man. Here we go. I got them worked up really good on that one. That's what I heard. I mean, obviously it's probably full of crap. Hopefully it is, but our feet are so wet, I think we're leaving footprints. Alrighty, guys, should we extend this for a little longer, or should we wind this one down tonight? Get a little quiet around here, you know? Should we continue moving forward, or should we got 152 viewers in here, which isn't too shabby. A lot more than what man, like 2 weeks ago we had like 90 people in here, if that. I mean, it was ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do, but Didn't know it was going to have that big of an effect. Oh my God, guys, 24 hours? No. I mean, if I had the proper, space and we could yell and get loud and crazy, I'd print out a picture of Hassan. I'd go to, the photo place, printing place, and, print out a picture of Hassan and get some candles. And believe me, we'd have the best show on the internet. I mean, I'm not lying to you. But, do like Kanye did, just stream your life for a week. Yeah, I saw that he did a sleep stream. Well, no one actually answered my question either. I said, guys, what do you want to do? I mean, I don't think they're going to be updating us tonight, but, as soon as I turn the stream off, I'm sure there's going to be an update and I'm going to get really mad. Michael is back from, no, well, keep it rolling. Well, we'll extend it a little bit, but not too further, It's getting a little too quiet in here, I mean, are we out here? Yeah, we are. You want to see me dance? Well, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I can dance with a gamer girl, but, she doesn't exist yet, so we got to find her, okay? Abandoned will be delayed again. I mean, yeah. I mean, 2K gambling the other day, laugh out loud. Yeah. The reality of the situation. How long do you think Abandoned will be delayed for? Well, I mean, hopefully not too long, but these games that they're playing is really sad. I mean, it's so convenient how they said, before they tweeted that they were having technical difficulties, they came out and they showed this little teaser of the wood floor and stuff. And it's like, are you ready? And then they delayed it conveniently, like, so you could chew on that, so you could chew on that video. Because they knew they weren't putting it out. It's all a big put on, That's what it is. There's no technical difficulties. It's just, it's all marketing in disguise. And if they can pull, through at the end and hit the home run in a way that makes sense, then, they will be forgiven. So they better have something to show for. They just better have something to show for that's even worthwhile. No matter what it is, I mean, it really is that simple. Crope Cat's in here. I mean, it could be him. You don't know. There's no way to tell. There's literally no way to know. I mean, I could probably find out if I really wanted to, experiment with some features here, but it's too much time. Alrighty, guys. Well, you guys are winding down on me, so Chad's deader than a doornail out here. 140 people in here, and yet not one person hitting that enter key. I'm not sure how that works. Pulling your chain. Check Jim Ryan Twitter. Real Crope Cat in the chat. Okay. Imagine believing that. I mean, it could be. 5 weeks to flatten the... Oh, man. Or what? New variant? Arthur. Oh, my God, Arthur. Chrome Cat. Alrighty, we're going to probably wind this one down here. I mean, I wish I could go 24 hours, but I don't think there's going to be an update tonight, so... nothing has happened in the 109 minutes that we've been live. So I'm pretty positive that the next update won't be until probably sometime tomorrow, if I had to guess. Yeah, the industry is really in the shitter. I mean, go tell that to my Twitter people, those Twitter people that came at me. Thousands and thousands of brainwashed gamers here. Snowy abandoned their fan base. I mean, they did. They really they blew their load a little too quick. I'll tell you that. I told you guys after Ratchet and Clank there was really nothing coming. Holy shit, we got Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci with the $5 super chat. No, what do you mean? Just because you are vaccinated, once or even twice, doesn't mean you inept at spreading the coronavirus. No, what the fuck? Holy shit, we just got a reality check from Dr. Fauci. Oh, man. Guys, mask up. Make sure to get your vaccine if you haven't done so already. And, those are straight from Dr. Fauci here. That's amazing, bro. Like, whoever's doing that, like, oh, my God. See, that's the creative trolling. It's not even trolling. It's just the reality of the situation. It's not really fucking trolling. It's just the way it is, Oh. I like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act slow motion for me. New Nintendo Direct next month. Oh. Well, they haven't got nothing to show for either. Fact check. No. President Trump said this. Let's fact check it. Oh my God, he was so wrong. Oh my God, he was so wrong. I just feel it's our job to make it clear that this isn't going away anytime soon. Dude, you're going to get people really worked in your life. They get serious about that crap. They don't care about these little games. They come over here and play that game. They're going to get wild in here. Hell yeah, Dr. Fauci in here, baby. I'm already vaccinated, so that's why I can't stream it, because I've already been, vaccinated. Oh, man. Alrighty, folks. I think we're going to wind this one down here tonight. And, we'll probably go live tomorrow, maybe early, just to see if there's any maybe we'll do it like 3 times tomorrow. 2 times, we'll try and see what's happening. We'll try and just cover this as it just, unfolds. So we might go live a little earlier than tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll wake up and this will already dropped. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but Hassan needs to really come through in a way that makes sense tomorrow, at least. Give us a new time frame on what's going on here. Because playing the waiting game is a little ridiculous. Yeah, we might have to do an emergency stream tomorrow and see what's going on. If this thing freaking drops, we got to know what's ultimately happening with it and how's it going to unfold. Oh my God, Michael. Hit the ground? What's that mean? Ain't no one hit no ground, guy. We'll stream in the wheelchair if we have to. Oh, man. Watch out for the crack on the sidewalk. Crap on the sidewalk. Wendy fired you? Hey, well, Wendy, I said, hey, how you doing? And she said, get done. Sony abandoned their fan base. I already read that comment. Alrighty. We're going to wind this one down here tonight. No updates on Abandoned. Nothing new from Hassan. No updates on what the timeline is going to be. So we'll check back in tomorrow, maybe various times, and we will see how it ultimately unfolds. Hopefully we get an update soon, because I need something to experience on the PS5. The thing was unplugged. I just plugged it back in to do those videos on Twitter. Had to capture all that stuff and edit it. It wasn't, that big of a task. But that's the only reason I had it on. So, if they can really, break it down in a way that makes sense very soon, that'd be much appreciated. So, Hassan, if you're listening, let's make it happen, baby. Okay? Alrighty. That's going to do it, folks. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, and supporting the show. And we'll see you later. Now, here's the thing. Before we play this out, if you press 1 in the chat, I'm going to shout you all out really quickly here. So let's see if I can keep up tonight, okay? 1 in the chat, you're going to get a shout out here. Let's make it happen. Alrighty, holy shit, it's going too fast. Vector, Romo, Penguin, We Are Live, Genesis, Salty Outcome, Good Senator, Straight Up Brando, Chili Dogs, Run Deep, Johnny Knoxville, Michael Perillo, Run Deep, Fishy, 300. All right, it's all the same people now. I've already went through them all, Jesus. Hard Snobs, what the fuck? Firestorm, I'm a Devil. Oh, this is hard. This is never going to get easy. I've already read all these, so there's no one new time. Alrighty, I guess we're done with that game. All right, guys. Yeah, I saw Johnny Knoxville. That was cool. Alrighty, well, that about does it, folks. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with some better updates on this abandoned situation. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to stay tuned on all of the latest. And with that said, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, guess what? It's over.